In the heart of the UK's most picturesque towns, an unimaginable horror has unfolded. A story of systematic abuse, institutional failures, and lives shattered. Today, we uncover the disturbing revelations surrounding the Pakistani grooming gangs and ask how did this happen and what can we learn from it. Grooming gangs are criminal networks that target vulnerable individuals, primarily young girls. The process starts with building trust, offering affection, gifts, and attention. But this quickly escalates into exploitation, violence, and trafficking. In some cases, girls as young as 11 have been coerced into these horrific situations. Many are manipulated to believe they are in relationships, only to be brutally exploited later. It is not just about one group of perpetrators, it's about an insidious system of abuse. While grooming gangs exist across ethnic and cultural lines, Pakistani men have been disproportionately implicated in some of the most infamous cases. Reports from regions like Rotherham, Rochdale, and Telford have revealed networks where the majority of offenders share similar ethnic and cultural backgrounds. This isn't about demonizing our community, it is about understanding patterns and addressing them openly. Critics argue that cultural factors such as views on women and hierarchical family structures have played a role in enabling these crimes. But is society ready to have this difficult conversation? The latest investigations have revealed even deeper levels of betrayal. For decades, some local authorities allegedly ignored warnings. Whistleblowers, including police officers and social workers, claimed they were silenced when they tried to expose the scale of the abuse. One of the most damning revelations comes from leaked reports showing that officials feared accusations of racism more than they feared failing the victims. Political correctness became a shield for predators, allowing them to operate with impunity. Many victims were labeled as troublemakers or complicit, adding insult to their injuries. Even now, some struggle to rebuild their lives haunted by the past. But their courage in coming forward has forced the system to confront its failures and take action. How did these crimes go undetected for so long? Many blame institutional failures. Police departments, local councils, and even schools are accused of ignoring red flags. Reports suggest that some officials were more concerned about maintaining community harmony than protecting vulnerable children. From Rotherham to Oxford, public inquiries have repeatedly pointed to the same systematic issues: underfunded social services, lack of training, and a culture of silence. This scandal has deeply divided communities, fueling mistrust and resentment. On one side, there is anger toward the authorities and the perpetrators. On the other, there is fear of stigmatizing entire ethnic groups. Both perspectives are valid, but where do we go from here? We need to balance accountability with understanding. Addressing these crimes doesn't mean condemning our culture. It means empowering communities to confront harmful practices and protect their most vulnerable members. Criminologists suggest that the grooming gang phenomenon highlights the intersection of crime, culture, and social vulnerability. Tackling it requires not just law enforcement but also education, dialogue, and community engagement. Psychologists explaining the long-term impact on victims suggest that survivors often suffer from PTSD, depression, and trust issues. Support systems must be robust to help them heal and reintegrate into society. So how do we prevent such horrors from recurring? Here are some critical steps. Laws must be updated to hold offenders and complicit officials accountable. Sentences should reflect the gravity of these crimes. Police, social workers, and educators need specialized training to identify and respond to grooming cases effectively. Local leaders and cultural influencers must take a stand, addressing harmful norms and promoting awareness. Survivors need access to long-term counseling, legal aid, and financial assistance to rebuild their lives. This is a painful topic, but it is one we cannot ignore. Every child deserves safety and dignity, and every society has a duty to protect its most vulnerable members. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. How can we ensure justice for victims and prevent such crimes in the future? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into stories that matter. Visit manishgoswami.com to know more about me, and thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.